We back. Guess who? Guess who?
That was the dumb. That was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Hey, but if you cannot satisfy as the man, figure it out. They got all types of stuff.
Please don't say nothing that she just said.
Okay, I have no idea why that video is staying on black, but we live, so we here. We here. Don't know what that was about, but we here. What is going on, everybody? It is two of your favorite people here. The other favorite people aren't really here yet, so we're gonna get this party started, and hopefully give you guys a good enough reason to see what we got to say. So, but for now, you're stuck with us, so deal with it. Deal with it. I never introduced myself first, so I'm gonna let you go first. Okay, well, he's out of the picture. This is Zoe. That's pretty much it. I am not as wonderful or spontaneous as all of my counterparts. Lee has to reassign his Cricket Mobile, so until then, we're gonna get this thing going. But what's going on? I want to say what's up to everybody. We do have a nice docket here for you guys today, and as soon as we get everybody together, we want to get to it. So please let me know you guys are watching. Make sure you guys are commenting because today's going to be a very interesting conversation. Very interesting conversation. So that's just kind of what we got. But trust me, it's not just going to be me. I am not that interesting. Y'all don't really fool me like that anyway. So it ain't just going to be me. I promise. Yeah, I'm not the favorite. Y'all don't like me like that. I don't even fool with y'all, some of y'all like that. So it's all good. We're gonna be okay. We can get this thing going. I think I got Lee back here. You all right? What's going on, DD? Good to see you out here. Lee, you got me? No, he doesn't. Lee's no good today, people. It's okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. All right. So look, I'm not gonna waste no time. I'm gonna dive right in because I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. The topic that we got today is something that has been going on for a while. We haven't had a chance to talk about it yet, and hopefully we got enough insight to where we can get something going here. But I'm going to start this off by saying a couple of things. One, if I say something, because I had to have this conversation today, okay? If for any reason I say something and you are offended by it, please don't take it personal. Please don't take it personal. I am not here to offend anybody. So if I say something and you feel offended, please don't take it personal. We are literally just giving comments. That's all it is. This is a safe space. All right. This entire thing is a safe space. All right. I'm not running. I don't control nobody's narrative, nobody's perception, nobody's opinion. So if I say something and it's not liked, or I trigger you, I want to use that word. If I trigger you, please don't take it personal. I am not here to, offend or trigger anyone. So we're gonna get it going. First things first, as you guys notice, I do have my my Mamba jersey on. So big shout out to Kobe that celebrated a birthday recently. He would have been 44 this year. So, RIP to the Mamba. I'm sure everybody that knows about that tragic story knows what happened. And they also, I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm going to pull this one up. This will be the first thing that we get going. Vanessa Bryant got paid because of the pics that was leaked by, I think it was TMZ. I'm pretty sure it was TMZ. So now before I get going, I think Lee is back.
Can y'all see me now?
I can see you. Your internet can go in and out. And
I know. I just switched over.
Labyrinth.
I just switched over. So now I'm just straight data.
Well, see, you had me out here swimming. So, but hey, you got something else going on, another source. I hear it. I don't hear it no more. But
that was me.
Okay. So, well, we back. Please go ahead and do your spiel before I get going.
What's up, everybody? My name is Lee. 3 letters, 2 of them are the same. And it's been an interesting week in the public sphere. So we'll get into it to the show. So can't wait to talk about it all.
Well, we definitely have enough. So without further ado, I was going into a quick little deal about my Mamba jersey, and I was about to go into Vanessa Bryant. Vanessa Bryant got paid for some pictures of the crash site, and I never heard of some pictures being worth 16 mil. Never in my life. But she got paid. I guess this is a nice birthday present, I guess. I don't know how you could, I don't know what to call this, but you got 16 million over the photos. And somebody help me out. Somebody help me understand this. Is this because they're saying that the pictures were wrongfully acquired? Like, how did this work?
Well, no. So what happened was the police officers took pictures of the site and shared them to each other with just like with a laugh, with a just like laughing, like taking pictures like it was a laughing matter. And I'm pretty sure when the pictures were taken, they probably didn't understand like what was going on in the gravity of the situation. So, I mean, I think the lesson to be learned in this is don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Taking pictures, thinking something funny, and then you might want to see if the sheriff's office took the pictures and went to a bar and showed them. That's what Troy Washington is saying. So yeah, they took pictures.
Wait, who had to pay the 16 mil then? Who had to pay the 16 mil? Did the sheriff had to pay the 16 mil? Is the city paying the 16 mil? It's like a taxpayer thing.
It probably got to be the sheriff. Whoever released those pictures probably got to give that money up.
Well, if they went out this officer to give 16 million, they ain't gonna get it.
So, no, they're gonna get it from the sheriff's office, like the office. Like, so the city's probably gonna have to pay that 16 million out. And cities and municipalities hate giving out money, so
they ain't getting that money. If they waiting on it to come from the city,
yeah, they gonna get the money. Oh, they gonna get the money. So they gonna get all the money.
They're not gonna see none of that money.
Yes, they is. What do you mean?
From the sheriff's office?
Yes, from the sheriff's office, and right now you said the sheriff's office and the fire department. They gonna get all that money.
They can't even cut that check.
You know how our social programs like the fire department and the police department and all those things, you know how they're funded? They're funded by you and I, the taxpayers. And they take a bit of that tax money.
So they ain't not gonna see that money?
No. They already have a set aside amount for settlements in their budget. So this money that she's about to get, they already had it as a line item. Now they didn't know that they was gonna pay it out to her and it'd be that much of a thing, but they gonna get their money, bro. They gonna get their money.
See, this is what I'm saying. The total was 31 million, which includes Vanessa's 16. She will never see that money.
Fonzo, yes, she is. Yes, she is. She will see that money.
Man, good.
She will see that money. And for her, it ain't really even about the money. For her, it's about, doing right and making sure that the people are held accountable for what they did, to her husband and her daughter.
Good luck. I mean, not to say that she need the money, but still, I'm just saying.
I mean, you talking about good luck. She gonna get the money. She gonna get the money. It don't matter. It don't matter not one bit to her quality of life. She's fine. She is taken care of. So, if she gets it, if she don't, but she's good. She is good. Good. Hold on, I think we got a special guest in the chat. Who's this? Yes. Everybody, we got a special guest. We have a special guest.
Hey.
Faye Collins, everybody. Faye Collins.
I saw my good bro trying to hold it down on his own, and I was like, the baby ain't crying right now, so let me just jump on. But
Lee decided to break his Wi-Fi, so now I'm up here struggling.
Yeah, that's why my hair looking all crazy. But I was like, let me go talk to the bro real quick.
Yes.
So y'all see me dart off. It's because I got to run and get the baby, but I'll be back.
It's okay. That's all right. So how do you feel about this whole thing with Vanessa getting 16 million and the total payout being 31 million?
They deserve it.
They deserve it.
So the whole thing, from my understanding, was because the cops took the picture and showed it. She said it was emotional distress because the reality is the pictures were graphic and they could be released to the public. I don't know about you, but God forbid that ever happened to somebody in my family and their body parts ended up posted online. That would terrify me. And so the fact that they even told her, they wanted her to take psychological exams because they didn't think it was them that was causing the issues and all that. I think that was just so gross. I believe she deserves every cent, even if she doesn't necessarily get it. The principle of the matter is she deserves it. Like, that was completely wrong. Like, how dare you supposed to protect and serve, and you use the opportunity where someone is grieving. It's not even just that family, but the whole country grieved Kobe. But it's just like, you gonna take that vulnerable opportunity and turn it into, I'm gonna take a picture of a body part. Like, what? Who does that? Like, she deserves every cent she get.
They took pictures of body parts?
Yes, that's what the pictures were. It was their bodies. So the reason she sued was, how would you feel if you're a parent and potentially your child's body that went through a crash is posted to the internet? That's why she sued.
Yeah, they don't.
Right.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
They deserve to. They stupid. They taking pictures.
So they gonna get all the
Kobe,
money.
so that's probably what it is.
They gonna get it. They gonna get all the money. So
yeah,
I'm not worried about that. I have yet to I've been through a few celebrity sudden passings. I have yet to live through a passing that affected people as much as Kobe, as Kobe and Gianna.
Well, yeah, because it was
both of them. It was
the
both.
Only, the only passings that really hit me. Well, no, there's three. It was Michael Jackson, it was Whitney Houston, and Aaliyah when her plane crashed. Any other time I haven't really been into the whole celebrity thing, but that was a lot.
Yeah, I know people really felt it when Aaliyah passed, but I'm like, when Kobe and Gianna went down, like, the world stood still.
Yeah,
like nobody.
I believe the headline, like when you see on the screen, Kobe Bryant has passed. Excuse me, like, this is trolling. Like, no way is this possible. Yeah, I thought it was a trick too. I thought it was a trick. And then when I know my guy, like my friend, when Jeremy said it was real, that's when it hit me like a hit brick wall. Like, Jeremy said it was real. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. It was a Sunday too. It was like, man.
Yeah, sure was.
It was a Sunday, and like everybody was affected by it.
Yeah.
So so I agree with you, Faye. Like, how would you feel? Like, how would you feel if that happened to you? And why why is this even a thing? Like, why is this a thing? Like, taking pictures of a site, I think that's a fireable offense, honestly. Like, it's a crime scene. Well, it might not be a crime scene, but it's actual, like, it's sensitive material that you have privy to because of your job. But there's a reason that everybody don't have access to it. So, you know, you doing that, like, at a bar, like showing sensitive materials to other people. Nah, Pippin, you need another profession. You should probably go be washing dishes somewhere.
Yeah, and I salute Vanessa for fighting back, because they really did a lot of pushback against her. And even in the court, they showed the pictures, and to have to endure that, you endure your sudden loss of not only your spouse but your child, that hits different. And then to deal with this harassment afterwards, I truly salute her for handling that with grace.
Mm-hmm. Brother Elkins, I have no idea, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. TMZ is the professional snitches out here, so it wouldn't surprise me one bit if they acquired the pics from the cops. It would not surprise me, not one bit.
I don't know. I mean, I know that TMZ was the first to break the story and the first to say something about it.
Yeah.
And then, when the story was broken, even the police of California came out against TMZ saying that, you know, loved ones shouldn't find out that the loved ones died on TMZ. I mean, that's the way to do it.
I mean, but again, it's like the pot calling the kettle black, because how'd they find out? How'd they find out?
It's inside the police force.
Right. It's your fault. Like, well, that's the name. Well, then police your people up. Like, that's how they figured it out. Dummies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. And shout out, it was Kobe's birthday, so Kobe's legacy lives on with the Lady Mamba and his kids. So good for them. Good for them. I'll throw in $5 myself if I had it.
Okay. All right. Good for them. Vanessa getting paid. That's great. Sticking to, again, I was mentioning my Gianna jersey. Sticking to women's basketball players, I think it's appropriate that we finally talk about Brittany Griner.
Dun, dun, dun.
Y'all
I
gonna
wish
kick me
Phil
out.
was here for that.
Y'all gonna kick me out for this.
I think it's appropriate. We finally had that conversation. So let me give some backstory for those that may not know. All right, so Brittany Griner is a women's basketball player who is currently serving time in Russia. She was found guilty of smuggling, and what was the other one? It was two of them, smuggling and something else. She was sentenced to 9 years in prison in a Russian
possession.
prison.
It's probably possession.
Possession and smuggling. Yep. She was sentenced to 9 years in prison in a Russian prison. Brittany Griner plays basketball in Russia for a Russian league. And as she was boarding a plane, they searched her bag and they found oils in her bag. And those oils is what caused her to be arrested and then later charged with smuggling. So it's been political news all over the place. Everybody's calling for her release. Dennis Rodman said that he was going to go over and help her. Then he changed his mind and said, I'm not going no more. So, classic Dennis Rodman. But
classic Dennis. That's Dennis.
So that's what this is. That's the general sense of what's happening with Brittany Griner. Okay. Very general. I'm not going to say nothing because apparently there are people on this screen that believe that she got what she deserved. So since that there are people that believe that she got what she deserved, I'm going to let them speak now and explain themselves.
Is it you, Faye?
No, it's you.
I don't know
exactly.
I was gonna say no. I don't.
It's me. I'm gonna wait my turn. I didn't know I was gonna go first.
Your turn.
Let me get mine out the way because evidently it's this seems like one of them days Lee needs his hoodie. So can I just get mine out of the way so he can go ahead and go on his tangent?
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Okay, so I will just say I think it's possible for two things to be true at once. Yes, it can be true that she broke the law, and yes, it can be true that you can't go in other countries and not be culturally sensitive and be aware of the law. But it can also be true that this punishment that she's receiving is politically driven. So for me, should she avoid all possible punishment? I'm not going to say that, but do I think that 9 years is way too excessive for a little bit of oil? Yeah, they doing her dirty, especially because it's like at the end of the day, she is a woman, she's a Black woman, and she is a lesbian over there. So of course she's being handled differently than some of other cases that have come out from the very same country. So yeah, two things can be true. Yes, she made a mistake. She did something that was wrong. I'm not saying she should not face any consequences, but 9 years, that's a lie. It wasn't even cocaine. It was just a little bit of oil.
Just a little bit. Oil.
See, the thing is, I don't disagree with Faye. I don't disagree with Faye at all. But the problem is the focused outrage on Brittany Griner when this is a bigger issue. Now, if you want to talk about internationally, yeah, you're right. Because you can't go to a foreign land, do something illegal, and then complain because you get caught and now you're in jail. Which it seems like all of us have that syndrome of we complain like, oh, it's too harsh, it's too this. Well, I mean, we can say that, but we don't pick the punishment. They do, because it's their laws and it's their place. And if they say that something's illegal, when you in Rome, do as the Romans do. Don't think that you can have, like, this ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. Okay, so if you go over there and you break the law, then they pick the punishment of the broken law. Now, can it be politically driven? Yes. But when have we ever known that particular nation to be the most logical and reasonable? Dare I say never, okay? Because Russia right now is in conflict with Ukraine based upon the sole ownership of some oil fields. Like, it's really that petty over there. So we're supposed to be up in arms now because they found this one. And now let's get to the heart of the issue is people are using her as a football. They're using her as a football because they want to get their goal across the goal line, and they're using her to do it, which I'm sick of. Okay, they say Brittany Griner shouldn't have had to go to Russia to get paid. She should have been able to get paid over here. I agree. Sell tickets. All right. And then after that, after she goes over there, she's been over there before. She knows the law. It's not like she can claim ignorance because she's been playing overseas for years. So she knows the law and she did it anyway. So yes, okay, she's over there and she's in jail. Now, let's talk about our own. Before we criticize anybody else's law, and let's look at our own law. There's 2.3 million Americans in America, in the United States right now, that are in jail for nonviolent drug offenses. They're in jail right now. And they're in jail in some states that have legalized the possession of marijuana. So if they did the same thing today that they did 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they would not be in jail. But nobody's got a movement, nobody's got a hashtag, nobody's doing all that. We just saying, oh, it is what it is, because most of them are the same color as BG. So I don't want to hear this whole like she's being victimized just because of the color of her skin or her sexual identity or her sexual preference. I don't believe that, not one bit. I don't believe that. Okay, like she's there because of decisions that she made. All right. It's unfortunate, but that's what's happening. So my thing is, if you're gonna bring her home to a place that you did that for the people that are actually at home. Okay, You're doing the same thing to people here. Okay, so don't talk about Russia when you're doing the same thing. I digress.
Definitely hoodie behavior, because really,
What? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I'm being honest. And I'm the type, like, I'm not gonna look at somebody else before I look at myself. America, we wrong. We wrong here. Okay, you talking about how Russia is so bad and stuff like that. They might be, but cut your own grass before you talk about somebody else. All right, we are horrible at this. Horrible.
The average penalty for, not even average, the maximum penalty for drug possession in Russia is 3 years. 3 years. Let me get close to my mic. 3 years. The penalty for drug possession in Russia is 3 years. Brittany Griner got 9. She didn't get 9 because of the oil that she had. She didn't get 9 years because of how legal or illegal hashish oil is in Russia. Brittany Griner got 9 years because of 2 things. 1, because she's Brittany Griner, and 2, because Russia decided to use Brittany Griner as a political football to get away with murder. Because this entire time, in these negotiations to try to bring her back, do you know who Russia is trying to get back in exchange for Brittany Griner?
I think it's an arms dealer.
A Russian arms dealer that supplied weapons to warlords. And we are saying that the crimes and the things that he has done is the equivalent to that of a Brittany Griner?
Who's saying that?
Is that an even trade?
Who's saying that?
Trade?
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that it's equal.
So then here's the deal. Here's the reality. Here's what I'm saying. Brittany Griner, first of all, had been playing in the EMCC, which is the Russian basketball league she's been playing in. She's been playing in that league since 2016. Okay? Brittany Griner makes $1 million in the EMCC. $1 million to play basketball in Russia. She makes $230,000 to play basketball in America. So if she's making $1 million to play basketball, do what she loves to do, and she's doing it in Russia, okay, go ahead, let's go to Russia. She's been going there for 6 years. I fail to believe this is the first time she didn't had some oil for her pen in Russia.
Yep.
Fail to believe it. So again, it ain't the first time she done went through customs to try to fly, get in and out the country. Ain't the first time she done had some oil to get in and out the country.
But you know what? It was the first time.
Hold on now. I'll let you speak.
You didn't let me speak. You did let me speak.
I ain't say that word.
But you talking about first. You didn't say all the first.
Let me finish.
Say all the first. Okay.
Let me
really?
I'll let you get the point. I'll let you get the point. I sat here with a smirk on my face, didn't say a word, and you came out here and you said, send her to the pit. Okay, I heard you. I'm gonna get my point.
I didn't say send her to the pit.
Okay. Here's the point. The point is, there is no way, shape, or form that this entire situation is a result of what Brittany brought onto herself. I do not believe that. I do not believe that Brittany Griner brought this on herself. I believe that she was targeted from the jump. First of all, she ain't hard to miss. The girl's 6'8", 6'9". I don't know how many women you know 6'8", 6'9", dunking on cats.
0.
Yeah, 0 here too. The point is, she was sought out. It wasn't no mistake. It wasn't a coincidence. Of
No,
all
wait a
the
minute.
bags to check, you gonna check hers?
Wait a minute. Now you can't say that, because if you're gonna say it wasn't a mistake, if you know where you are, you can't give them a reason to keep you. Like, no, I ain't gonna pass on that one. Now, she may have been sought out, but she gave them ammunition.
What ammunition? Being 6'9"? How they know what's in
The
the bag?
oil.
Yes.
But how look, this is what I'm saying. And this is just my personal belief. I don't think they knew what she had. I think they searched her because of who she was. And they struck lightning when they did it. Period.
If you clean, they can't find nothing. If you clean, what if you look, and Brittany Griner was told this along with most of the WNBA players that refused to go over there this year. They saw that when they were in the Russian-Ukraine conflict, they knew that it was not a good time to go over there and play basketball. Most of the WNBA players that play for the EMCC did not go over there.
And that's their choice.
It's a good. It's not about choice. It's
Like,
about,
look. Here's
you
what I'm
made
saying.
a
No, here's what I'm
decision.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, if they chose not to go, that's their choice not to go. That's fine. I'm not going to sit here and say that somebody that got $1 million on the line shouldn't go and get their money. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. She can't make half of that money playing in her own country. All she do is hoop. She can't make half of that in her own country. So why not go and get it from somewhere else?
Are we really talking about? We talking about? Okay, now I'm not counting nobody's money, but we saying that
But you about to count her money?
you know she. No. I'm not. But
Yeah, you is.
what I'm about
I know
to
what you're
ask
finna say.
for, it has nothing to do. Now, I mean, she might be getting more with endorsements. She might be getting more with her own personal business endeavors. But just her basketball salary alone, are we saying that she was in the soup line making $250,000 a year? Is that what we saying?
Wait, whoa. So you
Is that
count
what
the
we
pockets?
saying, Fonzo?
How you gonna
She
say
had
you're
to
not
go
counting the
there
pockets
so that
and
she
you
could
just
eat.
count the
She had
pockets?
to go over there.
Count the
Counting
pockets.
pockets.
You count the
No.
pockets.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yes,
asking
you
the
are.
question. I'm asking the question.
Lee,
You let me know.
Lee,
You let me know.
Lee. We don't know what she got going on. We don't know.
I'm asking.
Lee,
I'm asking.
think of it like this. Think of it like this, Lee. If you got a job that pays $1 million, and then you got
Okay.
another job that pays $230,000, and because of how the jobs line up, you are allowed to do both jobs simultaneously. If you're put in a
True.
position where you got to leave one, which one you gonna leave?
Which one causes me the most stress?
No, nigga, shut, boy. Ooh,
I'm serious. I'm
up.
serious.
You
I'm
serious?
serious. Yo,
Because
dude,
of those
I'm
Ooh,
all the way grown.
somebody
guys.
go
I'm all
over
the
there
way
and
grown.
grab
Which one
me.
causes
Talk
me
about
the most
which
stress?
one
I
grab
will
me.
leave
Boy,
$1 million.
listen
I
to
will
all that.
leave. I
Talking
will
about something.
leave
Which
$1
one
million
grab me the
on
most
the
stress?
table.
Fang,
I will
Fang,
leave.
let me ask someone that is not subjective. Fang, if you got two jobs, one pays you $1 million, one pays you $230,000. You've been living a life where you can do both jobs simultaneously and they don't interfere with each other. When they start to interfere with each other, which one you giving up?
I ain't giving up $1 million.
What, Lee? What are we talking about? Like, Lee,
You acting like that. You
sit
acting
here-
like these are
Lee,
the same thing.
you
They are
gonna
not
sit here
the
and say
same
the one that
thing.
causes the most stress?
Bonzo, they are not the same thing. I gotta go to a foreign land. I have to go through customs, through all that type of stuff. I have to go somewhere to go
You're missing
make
the point.
this million.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. It
no,
don't gotta be
the
foreign,
point
Lee.
is-
Lee, it don't gotta be foreign. It's only
That's what-
foreign
that's
because you choose for it to be foreign.
Where
It
could
don't
she make
gotta
a
be
million?
foreign.
Where could she make $1 million in the States? Where could she make $1 million to where she didn't have to go to the MCC? Give me
She
the
can't.
alternative.
She can't make $1 million here. That's my point.
So that's what I'm saying. You have to put all of that into the factors when you're making the decision, Fonz.
Lee,
If I'm
that's
gonna go
why I
make $1
say
million-
go get the $1 million. What are we
No,
talking
no.
about?
But when you go get the $1 million, don't take no oil over there with you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. if I know that my proclivities include the occasional oil that gets me in my spirits, right?
Oh, we lost him. We lost him. And you know what? Good riddance. Doggone it.
Not
I'm
you
glad we
thinking
lost
about
him.
the chat.
About to say some junk. Talking about some.
No, I feel him on that.
No. Faye, here's the thing. Okay, here's the reality. I get what we're saying. What we're saying is, oh well, you know, if you're gonna go, fine, but just don't take the stuff with you. And I can understand that. I can understand the logic in that. I don't even disagree with that. Here's what I am saying. Okay, at the end of the day, she took it with her. Ain't the first time she took it with her, and the first time she brought it back home, which means she knows where to get it here and where to get it there. So at the end of the day, she been getting in and she been getting out, and she ain't had no problems. And I'll do you one even better. It ain't just her. People been coming in and out with that stuff all the time. There have been cases of people.
But you mess up when you get caught. Okay, all it takes is the one time to get caught.
But even for the people that get caught, on average, people only been serving like 3 months. I mean, again, I'm not saying that it's cool.
The punishment is extreme, but I'm not going to say at the same time there should be no punishment at all because she's not here. If she was in America, I would say absolutely not. But I don't know how they run stuff over there. I tend to stay out their business because I don't need that smoke. So I'm just saying, if you're going to go over there where it gets smoky, don't do something that's going to bring smoke to you.
Lee, Kanye is online too. He wants to pay you $1 million to play for his ministry. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? I ain't getting in bed with Kanye. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm finna call.
I'm sorry.
I'm finna call Sarai.
Call her, and let her know. Let her know that Kanye called.
I'm finna call Sarai right now. Gonna talk about something.
Call her.
If Kanye offered you a meal and you said no, boy,
I would say no. Well, not with Kanye. Give me another alternative, man. Like give me somebody sane.
Okay.
Ye can't. No.
Wait a minute. Not you on live. No.
He's still. Oh, he's calling her for real. Okay.
Really?
All right.
Why not?
I don't think she's gonna answer, bro. I think Avery has the phone, so you're not getting through.
Yeah, she didn't answer. But look, like if Kanye is online too, and he wants, didn't we just have a whole show talking about how music doesn't belong to the church?
It doesn't.
So then, if music don't belong to nobody, why can't you play for a meal?
No, it's not about playing for a meal. It's about playing for him. Him playing for him. Kanye is too unpredictable. He's not stable. He had to be taken to court when he had that whole gospel choir. He didn't pay him. Like so I'm cool on that whole thing. Like I need somebody that's consistent enough to where I know that this person will be a person of integrity. If they say I'm gonna get a meal, then I can trust I'm gonna get a meal. With Kanye, it might be 10 million and I don't see a dime. So that's what it is. Some money is too expensive. That's what I'll say.
Pay me up front. That's what I say. How about that?
You can say that, and then he don't pay you, and you're not doing that.
Well, then, right? So you don't do it. So
Alfonso gonna go where the check is because he was cash a Trump check. So you know he gonna go get the money.
Now I was with him when he cashed the Trump check. I was with him. Okay.
I did cash that.
We did that together. We did that together. All right.
I did cash that Trump check. And you know what happened at the end of the day? I cashed that Trump check, and they asked me if I was voting for Trump. You know what I said?
What?
Nope. I said, well, I'm going. What you mean? No, cash that Trump check.
Yeah, but see, again, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with doing something like that. But when you talk about playing for somebody, like, all right, I gotta go through rehearsals, I gotta go through blocking, I gotta go through all these type of things. Because Kanye, his production is crazy. Like he does do a lot with his production. And I'm cool with all that. I'll put in the work. But if I put in the work for a person that's finicky, like on a drop of a dime, he won't be there, like that ain't gonna happen, partner. No, sir.
Listen to Mother Elliott.
What's she saying?
She's in the book.
On your passport, it tells you about carrying drugs on you. If you get caught, you will go to prison. I just looked it up on my passport. No, it's right. She right. But the thing about it is, people don't care. People do not care that she broke the law. She committed to breaking the law, and we still think that she should be on our justice system rather than theirs. That's why you don't do that when you travel. You learn the laws of the land, and you govern yourselves accordingly. She played stupid games. She won stupid prizes, and now we upset.
Ooh, thank you.
That's a little hard. That's harsh.
It's what it is. It's what it is. Faye, come on now. Common sense.
So let me ask you this. I want to see if you're gonna be that harsh. So Tony Braxton's mother, y'all know she lives in Georgia, and y'all know Bible Belt State, our gun laws, they are a little lenient.
Yeah.
So I believe she ended up traveling to New York, where gun laws are totally different. So then there was a case called. So are you saying that you would still be, because her thing was she didn't realize her weapon was in her bag. So are you saying still, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, or is there a little bit of grace there?
Yeah. There's some grace there, because if you're within, you didn't travel internationally. So you're still within the state that you're in, right? And then number two, you said if it's the wrong bag or something like that, I didn't know it was in my thing. Okay, well then you're gonna have to surrender that. That's over and gone. You're gonna have to, if they confiscate your firearm, don't go and try to create a hashtag and stuff like they did me wrong. No. Like, this is what happens when you travel and you don't know that you're traveling with a firearm, you don't have the correct identification on you. This is what happens. So there can be grace with that. We're talking about traveling internationally with a banned substance, and you know that they don't play, and you know that they're looking for anything to try and get a leg up in their current conflict. Because right now they are the redheaded stepchild of the world. Nobody's rocking with them. Nobody. So they need everything that they're gonna get, and you're gonna go over there and give them the ammunition that I got stuff in my bag? Please. Most of them women didn't even go. And what we talking about?
Free Brittany Griner. That's all I gotta say. All that other stuff.
Free everybody before you.
No. This ain't no all lives matter type deal. You can't sit here and talk about something. That's what you just did.
It's not
all lives matter on me just now.
Whatever she did, did you say free her? If people did it in this country, they still in jail. So free all of them and free Brittany Griner then.
That's some all lives matter type stuff right there. That's what it is.
It is.
That's it. Ain't it, Faye?
Lee giving a little bit of Republican right now.
Right. That's some full Republican type stuff.
Get out of here with that.
Talking about free all of them. If she got to get out, then all of them should get out. That's some all lives matter conservative.
It's not all lives matter. Everybody that did the same thing should get the same treatment. Is that right, Zoe?
No, that ain't what this is. We're not talking about everybody's not getting the same treatment, Lee.
Yeah, but it's like he's ignoring the fact that she's being used as a political pawn. Like, this girl.
Lee, everybody that has marijuana in Russia ain't getting 9 years.
So if she got the average 3 years, you'd be okay. You saying free her now? She ain't did even a year yet, and you saying free her?
She had some oil.
Hold on. You don't get to switch the sport. You just said that you mad that she got 9 years because don't nobody else got 9 years. But then I say if she got the average 3 years, you still upset just because she had some oil.
So look, first of all, here's the reality. The reality is she got 9 years because they convicted her of smuggling with the intent to sell. Smuggling with the intent to sell. She had some oil on her about the same size as the blessed oil that we see in church. and we selling that.
Hey,
And we selling.
I ain't never seen nobody get locked up for no blessed oil.
Free everybody. If she got to get
Nope.
out, everybody should get out.
has been
Man, miss me with all
locked
that.
up for blessed oil. Nobody.
Lee,
All right.
do Black Lives Matter or do all lives matter? Pick one. Pick one.
Are you serious? Are you
Pick one.
serious, Lonzo?
Are
you serious?
All lives matter because, well, if she got to get out, then they should all get out. No, she's not being treated like everyone else. And now we want everybody else to be treated the same. She's not being treated like everybody else.
If anybody, if an American, any American went over there who was a prominent American and they believed they could get leverage out of, it wouldn't matter if she was black, blue, green, or orange. They would do it. That's what they're in. So don't say, oh, this Black Lives, all lives. It has nothing to do with any of that. This has everything to do with she played stupid games when she went over there with her oil. That's what happened. All right. And now
are we saying, so hold on, Lee. So are we saying what happened to Brittany Griner happens to everybody?
If you got a name, and you got yes, if you got a name, hold on. Let anybody else would have gone over there with some cannabis. Let anybody else. If you don't matter to America, like you just a random civilian. If I would have went over there, I probably wouldn't have got that much time. Why? Because I don't matter. But somebody with some acclaim and some clout behind their name, yeah, they're gonna do it. They're going to do it.
I've never been more disgusted about an opinion than I am right now.
Price of fame. It could be disgusted, but I'm right.
Disgusted.
I'm right, and you're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm wrong. Lee,
you're emotional.
You're trying to tell me,
emotional.
Lee, you're trying to convince me. You are trying to convince me, okay?
Yeah.
That if she gets released, everyone else that has been charged with the same crime should also be released. Which means you are also telling me that the penalty that she got is similar to the penalties that everyone else gets for that crime. What are we saying? What are we saying?
I've been very, very clear, and you keep misquoting me, and I don't like.
I'm not misquoting you.
Let me say this again. If she got the average, you would still be upset because you saying free her now.
No, I did not say that I'd be upset if she got the average.
Okay,
First of all, the max for that crime is 3 years under Russian law. The max is 3 years.
Okay, so
they gave her 9.
If she would have got the max 3 years, would this be this wouldn't be a conversation? You'd be cool.
It's under Russian law. It is what it is. 3 years.
So
they gave her 9, Lee.
But even now, she has not even done a year, and you're saying that they need to free her now because it's unfair that she got 9
because
years.
The tone is already unfair. So it's like clearly, okay, y'all doing something extra. Go ahead and let her go because y'all doing too much. If they had just gave her 3, I wouldn't yell free her now. But I'm like, yeah, send her home.
I'm saying, hey, this is a good conversation after 3 years. She's done the max. She's done the max.
Oh my God, are you serious? How naive? What?
Naive?
Free DG.
All right.
We can talk about it after 3 years.
All right.
Let's revisit.
Talk about it after 3 years. Look.
She got charged for 9.
The only reason,
you think they're going to let her off good behavior?
The only reason y'all care, and the only reason that y'all up in arms because she can dribble a ball and dunk a ball. All right. If she was anybody else, wouldn't nobody know. Okay. The reason that she's here is of her own. This is of her own accord. She picked this and she did it. And now she's got to do 9 years because they are playing extra games, but they was doing that even before she went over there. So this ain't just new. This ain't just pop up. They've been giving people that Americans, they have been giving American heinous sentences. If you break the law over there, then you're going to get an extended sentence. And that's happened across the board. So it's not this thing that this collective outrage that we have because she's over there. Look, miss me with it, man. Miss me. Because we don't do that same thing here. You don't. Fonzo, you don't even know, or you didn't even care that somebody is doing the exact same thing as BG. All right, they got charged for marijuana and they doing 9 years, and it is what it is.
You saying I wouldn't care?
You wouldn't care.
Lee, there's only one piece of your argument that I agree with, and that is that if it was a regular person, we probably wouldn't know about it. That is the only thing that I agree with. But if it gets to us, the headline is simply going to be American gets hit with 9 years because of marijuana oil. We're going to hear American, Russia, 9 years.
And you would be like, free them because they doing too much.
Yes! The maximum penalty is 3. What are we talking about?
There's no minimum and maximum in America. There's no minimum or maximum.
Why are we talking about America?
Because it's an American in Russia. What laws does she abide by, Fonzo? What laws should she abide by?
All lives matter, Faye. That's what this is. Like we keep bringing up American law to justify a Russian sentence.
What we're talking about.
Right now, Lee is giving that energy of where when we say hands up, don't shoot, Lee will turn around and say hands up, don't loot. That's the energy that he's giving right now.
Right. How are we going to use American law to justify a Russian sentence?
Both of you are doing this on purpose, okay? You're doing this on purpose, and I don't like it. You know what in the Sam Hill I'm saying, okay? But you are trying, you come back at it, and then you say something different than what I said, saying, "Oh, this is what you're saying."
Hands up, don't loot. Hands up, don't loot.
It's not what I said. It's not what I said at all. And I'm gonna be I'm gonna be consistent. I'm not changing my stance. I'm saying that what laws should she abide by when traveling internationally? If she was even underneath our laws, she would be in jail. Okay, so she'd be in jail. If she was a Russian coming to America, she'd be in jail. Okay, so we can't just say, oh, free her because they doing too much. No, it don't work like that. The world don't work like that. Now, maybe in the sunshine and rainbows world that y'all will create later, and I'm sure you will, Alfonso and Faye, when that happens and everybody gets treated fairly and equally, we can have this conversation again. And you know what? You might have an actually decent point. But until that point in time, and Russia's still killing folk for nothing, and you got America that we locking people up for the same reason. Like we don't have a moral or ethical ground, a bone and heart collective government body, and we over here talking about what somebody else should do. No.
Lee is one of those people that's mad at student loan forgiveness because he paid his. That's the energy he has.
Right.
Actually, I didn't pay any of mine. And I'm waiting for that forgiveness. So keep going. Keep it coming, Joe. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Absolutely ridiculous. Like,
see, again, they're doing this on purpose. I will stand my ground, Drake. I will. Thank you. Okay. I've been very clear. Very clear.
We cannot use the American law to try to justify what Russia did.
I'm saying, which law do you want to go by? Because she'd be in jail in both.
She don't get 9 years in America?
If you're talking about the sentence, I'm saying even if she got a lighter sentence, you'd still be upset.
And we just both said no.
But you saying free her now?
Yes, they gave her 9 years, Lee.
But she ain't did.
So are you saying that we gotta wait for her to serve 3 and then ask her to get out?
Serve something. She ain't did nothing yet.
Boy.
She ain't did nothing yet.
You need to get you some of that oil because you tripping.
Hey, and it better not come from her. It better not come from her either. All right.
That's crazy.
Shoot. Right. Are we on student loans? No, we're not on student loans, Brother Elton. They just bringing it up to try and dissuade from the argument. But they know I'm right.
No,
they know I'm right.
Lee, you're the only one that thinks you're right now. You're alone.
No, I'm not.
You're alone. You're swimming in the sea by yourself.
What's his name? Troy at 7:29 said, I agree with Lee. And I've been consistent. So I'm the only one.
at 7:29. Troy ain't heard what you said at 7:57.
I've been saying the same thing since 7:29.
Say you agree with him now, Troy. He just said that at the end of the
I ain't
day,
even talking to y'all.
he should be in jail because of what we do in America. What?
See, again, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. So, what law do you want her to abide by? Which one? I'm asking that direct question to you, Zoe, since you're the one up in arms saying free her. What law?
At no point in time have I ever said that she should not follow the law. That is not what I said.
But no, answer my question.
He's
Which
in
one
Russia.
you want to go by?
When in Russia, follow the Russian law. That's all I'm saying. And then when in Russia, Russia should also follow Russian law.
Russia have no track record of following their own laws. The government does. They are as corrupt as ever. So you expect them to turn over a new leaf because you came into the country?
So are we saying that that's okay? Is that what we're saying?
Sunshine and rainbows, everybody.
I'm not saying it's sunshine and rainbows.
Here we go.
Being real, like, bro,
you're not because you're not because Russia been like that.
If the maximum penalty of Russian law is 3 years,
they've been like, look
I'm
at their leader.
Now it makes sense.
Look at their leader. He doesn't kill people for less. He doesn't kill people for less, and you over here talking about what they should and shouldn't do. No, they've been corrupt, Zoe. Since 2016, when she started going over there, they've been corrupt, and she knows that too. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Congratulations! I give you a standing ovation. Standing ovation, everybody. Standing ovation. She won. Oh, tell her what her prize is. Her prize is 9 years.
Okay. Well, sounds like what I'm saying. Go ahead, Faye, before I say what I was going to say. No, go ahead, Faye.
Lee needs a red hat. He wants to make America great again.
Yes, he does. He needs a red hat, and the first word on that hat
if that's
say make,
if that's what y'all want to say
word again.
If that's what y'all want to say, fine. Here's what I'm saying. Be consistent. Be consistent. Don't be mad at this and then turn a blind eye when we do it. We do the same thing in America. No international laws. No
I agree with you,
we do
Granny.
the same thing.
If Brittany Griner was white, she'd have got the 3. If Brittany Griner was white,
if Brittany Griner was rich, and she had any type of sway in America, which they believe that Brittany Griner does, they would have did the exact same thing. They want the arms dealer and they want another person out of jail. They are leveraging anybody that they can use. White, black, green, blue, or orange. They don't care. They don't care that she's black. They gave her $1 million. They gave a black woman $1 million. They don't care.
It's 8 o'clock.
You're right, Sister Elkins. They are mad at America. They've been mad because we backed Ukraine and we shouldn't. They told us to stay out and we didn't.
It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock.
Give me 8. All right.
Ridiculous. Get me out of here. Faye,
you mad? You big mad?
This is crazy. We're gonna sit here and say, we literally just sat here and listened to you say that if they let Brittany Griner out, they should let everybody else out for the same crime? What?
You are saying free her. I didn't say free her.
What?
But if you're gonna free her, what do you say to the people that are doing that in your country? So all I had to do was I had to break the law in another country. Then I'd be free. But if breaking the law here, I got locked up. I'm doing time. For laws that have been reversed and now it's legalized, if I did it now, I'd be cool. But because I did it a couple years ago, you're not letting me out.
Do you know what the maximum penalty for possession of marijuana is in America?
I'm sure you told me.
I'm about to find out right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say I'm on snap mode to me. I'm just fair. I'm just fair to me.
Fair.
I'm fair.
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 I wish I could pull up that meme that Soulja Boy did when they said Drake. Fair.
Fair.
Hold on. This is.
I'm fair.
Fair. What?
I'm fair. Y'all
Fair?
y'all are being irrational because you're emotional. Keep your emotions out of this. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Keep your emotions out of it.
I'm cool. And I'm good with either way. If you're gonna say free her, I don't care. I don't care if you free her or not. But be consistent. Free her and free the people that you control in your country. Don't tell them to do something that you ain't doing. Don't tell Russia to do something that you're not doing, America. That's fair.
Fair? 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 Boy, you tripping. Talking about some be fair.
I said I'm fair. Y'all are emotional. There's a difference.
Man, go ahead with the final words. I'm gonna pull up my theme in a second.
So I don't really have too much. For those who don't know, a lot of times I miss Sticks and Stones because of this little person. This is actually his first time being shown. Little boy, he's right here. Hi, everybody. He's my baby. They call him Deacon Baby. So yeah, I've been trying to like keep him quiet, but yeah, hang off. So that's my final word. He's my baby.
What's up, DB? He looked drunk.
DB.
He looked like he just had a nice bottle. He just smiling like, yo, I'm full. I'm fat as a cat.
Yeah, he's on table food now. So the fact that he's getting baby food, he's having the time of his life. We had bananas today, so he's really, really excited. I'm like trying to keep him still because he's like watching Coco Melon down here too. So it's a lot going on over here.
Coco Melon. Yeah, I remember them days. Yeah, but you gonna go with your final words, Fonzo, or should
I'm gonna go with my words. And again, marijuana is not illegal in every state, but I'm gonna give an example of a state where
it's legal in ours.
Let's use Missouri as an example here. Marijuana, the offense, $2,000 fine, 1 year in prison. $2,000 fine, 1 year in prison. Let's go to a state that's extremely strict about everything because of how conservative they are. The state of Alabama. Maximum 1 to 5 years, $7,500 fine. It's Alabama. The penalty in Russia for her crime was 3 years. Now look, at the end of the day, are we saying that everything is fair? Absolutely not. I'm not saying that it is fair. It should be fair. I'm not setting myself up for that. That is not what I'm doing. What I am saying is this. This is what I am saying. At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. If you have a law that says this is what we're going to assess as a penalty for, then that should be the penalty. So for Russia to say we're going to slap it with 9 because we want to get our arm dealers back so we can get our hands on some fire. Okay. DB agrees with me. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then if we're going to sit here and try to justify it by saying if we let her go, we got to let everybody go. If the blacks run free, everybody got to run free. Miss me with all that. Miss me with all that. Miss me with all that.
That was a little extreme, but okay.
That's what we saying. That's what we saying.
No, it's not. It's not. We weren't even
walking
there.
down Ferguson saying hands up, don't shoot, and then you lead a person saying, "Well, he shouldn't have been a hoodlum running around here with his pants on his buttocks."
Not you just made him a 69-year-old white man from Mississippi.
He's sagging, so he got to get shot. Okay. I'm sorry, Brittany Griner, but because you're a black tall basketball player that makes some money, you got to get 3 times the maximum penalty for a crime. Oh, I'm sorry. Cry me a freaking river, bro. Let that girl go home. I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You done. It's good. You sure?
That's ridiculous.
Let it all out. Let it all out.
I'm done. No, go ahead. I'm done.
You know, I just think it's interesting. I think it's interesting that, yeah, Alabama has, you said strict laws, 1 to 5 years. So I guess the maximum would be 5 years for possession of marijuana. And this is in the States. And we're talking about a foreign country who is notoriously corrupt, that does not, by any stretch of the imagination, have what we would deem a reasonable justice system. So I just think it's funny how when these things come up and people show themselves as who they are, we have a problem, because honestly, we were never exposed to who they were in the first place. Russia been like this. Russia's been like this. And truth be told, Russia was like this in 2016 when they paid her $1 million to come dribble a ball and put it in a hole. They've been like this. So the fact that we're here, and again, you can use that oversimplification of my argument. It's not going to work, because again, it's just wrong. I'm not saying that you let everybody out. I'm saying that's what you're saying. That's not my position. You're saying free her. I said, okay, but why would you tell Russia to do something that you're not doing? There's a lot of people in states right now that marijuana is legal, and they were arrested on marijuana charges, and they have not been let out. Oh, and they're this color. They this color. So we talking about Black Lives Matter. Which ones, Fonz? Which ones? So let's be clear on what I'm saying and the whole argument. All right, I'm cool with whatever we say should happen to Britney, but let's be consistent with everybody that's like Britney. They should have the same treatment. Is that you get that, Fonz? Is that all right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. So you just let us know which Black Lives matter to you.
And in the bottom, right now, none of them do. Right now, none of them do. According to you, none of them do.
No, I'm saying hers matters just as much as
all
the person that's locked up in Alabama.
One run free, they all run free. Lock them all up.
No.
I really hate how you making Lee sound right now.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's not what I said, actually. I mean, I'll leave it to you, audience. You guys can hit up Alfonso and probably use smaller words than me. Maybe he'll get it. But you got to be consistent. You can't be like, oh, let her out. But
is Russia being consistent?
Russia's never been consistent. Never. Who ran against Putin in the last election? You know?
I don't know.
You don't, because he killed all of them. All the people that would, he killed all of them. That's Russia. And you expect this place to be fair? Sunshine and rainbows wherever you live. That's not the world we all live in. So, what do you mean, Lee, when you say miss you with all that? Are you saying leave you alone, or I don't want to hear it? What are you saying? I'm saying that whatever you like, the outrage for Brittany Griner, I am okay with it. Matter of fact, I support it. But this is a bigger issue than just Brittany Griner. So if we're not going to be for all of them, he is happy as a slug in a rug right now. But if we're not going to be consistent, then I don't want to. If you're not going to be consistent with all of them, I don't want to hear it for none of them. Especially not somebody that's no longer in our country. They're no longer under our laws, so we don't have any say in this. So, yep, you're right. All that Leah says to keep that same energy for those here. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Fonzo, did you read the comment? Okay. Did you read the comment?
I saw the comment.
Saw the comment. Okay, that's good.
Ain't nothing you saying.
It's funny how Dawn's not on this show and she still got it. Like you're actually on the show.
I never said I didn't got it. I just think it's a bunch of BS.
But
I get it. I got everything you said. I just disagree with it.
You don't disagree with what specifically? Like what?
I disagree.
My logic is undeniable.
I disagree with the premise that we're calling for some sort of consistency. Like I disagree with that premise. We're saying, oh well, we should be consistent. You're saying we should be consistent in our argument. We're over here calling for her to be released, and we don't even release people that we have at home. That argument in itself is some junk to me. Because at the end of the day, nobody here is receiving. Think of it like this: the equivalent of what happened there is the equivalent of somebody getting the max penalty in Alabama times 3. If somebody in Alabama got hit with a marijuana,
I thought you said 5 years.
Max
I thought you said
5
that was
years,
max was
and
5
they get
years.
hit for 15.
Okay.
That's what happened.
I just want y'all to know, y'all have been giving your final words for 15
I'm done.
minutes.
You're right, Faye. We're getting out of here. I'm done. Follow us on Instagram, people. This is ridiculous. Follow us on Instagram, IG SNS official _. We appreciate you guys. Brother Elkins, I don't know if we're gonna be back on Monday or not. This is some junk. Yeah, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one and leave it at that. So it is what it is. In the meantime, 60 stones will break your bones. These words will help you. We out.
Next time, peace.